Okay, today we're going to carry on Unitary Method Part 2. Same as yesterday, you'll need your HPC 1 worksheet. Today we're going to do the remaining two pages. Make sure you try these questions before you watch the video. If you haven't tried the questions, please go and do it first. Okay, if you have done the work, let's come and start. Okay, so this question over here, we're going to read line by line. Now, Lisa made 486 cookies for a party. She made twice as many chocolate cookies as strawberry cookies. Okay, first you need to understand that there are many different terms here that we shouldn't confuse. Okay, there are 486 cookies in total. Some of them are chocolate, some of them are strawberry. Okay, so I'm just going to draw, I won't draw a model first, I'll just draw a simple mind map. Okay, cookies. Okay, so there's chocolate, just short form for this, and there is strawberry. Okay, so there's two types of cookies. Okay, so we can actually draw a model now knowing that the 486, because we have drawn this mind map, so we know that actually the cookies on top over here 486, this is actually the given total, and the chocolate and the strawberries are called the variables. Okay, so I'm going to start by drawing. Okay, so again you got to draw the line. Okay, I can't use ruler because this is a screen, so it's a bit hard. And you have to know that there are two times or twice as many chocolate cookies. So I'll just draw two equal bars here and one bar here. Okay, so this is chocolate and this is strawberry. Okay, so this is 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. Okay, and this is the given total, which is 486. Okay, so part A, okay, they ask you how many strawberry cookies did she make. So ask yourself, this the given total is 486. How many units are there in total? Now there are 3 units in total, and that's equals to 486. So therefore, 1 unit, which is the strawberry cookies, is 486 divided by 3. Okay, this part, I'm not going to do it for you. You are going to solve this yourself. Okay, I'm not going to give you the answer. Now, part B. Okay, before we go to part B, I want to say this. You have to be able to work this out yourself in part A without me giving you the answer. Okay, I'm not going to give you the answer. You're going to do it yourself. Now, for part B, how do you find the number of chocolate cookies? Okay, take note that for part B, you really need to know your answer for part A. If not, you cannot carry on. But there are two ways to do this. Okay, the first method, the first way, is to take 486 minus your answer in part A. Okay, because let's look at this. Because 486 is the total. The answer in part A is the number of strawberry cookies. So to find the number of chocolate cookies, just take the total minus the number of strawberry cookies, which is 486 divided by minus your answer in part A. Now the second method is the one that requires more workings. You notice that actually the number of chocolate cookies is 2 times the number of strawberry cookies. This is actually written in the question already. So what you can do is you can also take the answer in part A multiplied by 2. Okay, these two methods will give you the same answer. Okay, these two methods, method 1 and method 2, will give you the same answer. You can choose either method. If you did either method, you get a correct answer. I'm not going to work it out for you. You have to try it yourself. Okay, let's move on. Now, Mr. Lee bought 504 pencils. He bought 4 times as many pencils as Mr. Ali. How many pencils did they buy in all? Now, sorry. Now you notice that there are two people here, okay? There's Mr. Lee and there's Mr. Ali. Okay, Mr. Lee bought 504 pencils. He bought 4 times as many pencils as Mr. Ali. How many pencils did he buy in all? First, you got to ask yourself this. Based on the first line, who has more pencils? Okay, based on the first line over here, this first line, the top line, who has more pencils? Well, Mr. Lee has 4 times as many pencils as Mr. Ali, right? So that means Mr. Lee has more. I'm going to write this down. Mr. Lee has more pencils. Okay, you need to know this because you're comparing two variables. Okay, and here over here, this is the unknown total. Okay, remember the word in all means total. Okay, so you need to draw a model. Mr. Lee has 4 times, so you draw a bar with 4 units that are equal, and label it as L, Mr. Lee. And Mr. Ali has 1 unit. Okay, so Mr. Ali has 1 unit, and you got label the 1U, 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 and total is unknown. Mr. Lee has 504. Okay, now please use a ruler. I can't use it because the screen is not it's not easy to use a ruler for a screen. So now, how do we do this question? Well, firstly, again, we got to look at the given information. How do we find 1 unit in this case? We have 4 units here that's equal to 504. So the first step is to write down 4U equals to 504. Now, we got to find 1 unit. So 1U equals to 504 divided by 4. Okay, and there'll be an answer that comes out. Okay, this answer is actually the number that Mr. Ali has. Okay, so I repeat, look carefully. This answer in this box over here is 1 unit, which is how much Mr. Ali has. After you find the answer in this box, what you need to do is to understand that the final answer is actually Mr. Ali plus Mr. Lee, which is equals to Mr. Ali, or the number of pencils Mr. Ali has, plus 504. And you get the final answer also. Okay, so I'm not going to work it out for you, but you just have to really figure it out yourself because based on what you have learned so far, you should be able to work out this yourself and work out this yourself. Okay, let's move on to the final question. Okay, final question. Ken had 400. Okay, Ken had $900. He had 5 times as much money as Jim. How much more money? Okay, this one is the new information. How much more money did Ken have than Jim? Okay, let's look at some information first. Ken had $900. This is a given variable already. Okay, he had 5 times as much money as Jim. Jim is the other variable. And based on this, you know that Ken has more. Okay, he has 5 times as much money as Jim. And here also, if they say that how much more money did Ken have than Jim, it's also telling you that Ken has more. So it'll be good to write this down so you remember Ken has more than Jim. It's good to write this down so you remember. Okay, I'm going to highlight the given part over here, $900 for Ken, and Jim has this amount. Okay, now they ask you for how much more money. So this is a given difference. Sorry, this is unknown difference. So this is how you will label your graph, your model later. unknown difference. Okay, so if you draw the model, Ken has got 5 times. So you got to draw 5 equal units here. Ken, okay, he has got $900. Okay, and then he has 5 times as much money as Jim. So I'll write down 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. And then Jim also has 1 unit. Now, be careful how you label the next part. They ask for the difference. Okay, so this is where you should put a dotted line here. Okay, and then the curly bracket over here. This is the question. This is what the question is asking. Okay, so 5 units equals to $900. 1 unit equals to 900 divided by 5. Okay, and then once you find this, which I'm not going to do for you, okay, take note that 1 unit is this value that Jim has. Once you find this answer, this is the number that Jim has. You need to take 900 minus this answer to find out the final answer. Okay, I'm not going to do the rest, so try yourself. Thank you.